Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's an awesome day on this beautiful Monday. With that being said, let's get to the main focal point of today's video. So guys, I want to talk a little bit on here about California Gavin Newsom and what he's really doing right now. And his attacks on Trump, the Jerry Mary stuff and the districts going on, a lot of stuff going on with Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom continues to attack Trump and Vance. Answer one reason. Guys, come on. California right now is a complete disaster. Inflation's out of control. Homelessness is out of control. Illegal immigrants everywhere. No, ICE is trying to get that under control as we speak. But anyway, California's been a complete disaster under Gavin Newsom's leadership as governor there. And he seems really not to care, to be honest with you. He seems to go after mainly Trump, the Trump administration, and J.D. Vance. And in my opinion, I think it's a real interesting thing. And I think it's completely unintentional here. And I'm going to tell you why I think Gavin Newsom's really setting up a 2028 presidential campaign. Gavin Newsom, by the way, I forgot what date it was, but he held a rally last week. It was somewhat time last week. He held a rally. And that's pretty much already saying he's running for president. I feel like Gavin Newsom's running for president without him announcing it. But you could tell he's definitely setting up for a 2020 presidential campaign. I think Gavin Newsom, because he's not going to be able to run for re-election in the 2026 California governor race for a third term because it's a two-term limit in California. So pretty much I think what's going to happen, guys, after Gavin Newsom's term is up, it's going to be like after the midterm. So after Gavin Newsom's term's up in California, I think that's when he'll officially announce he'll be running for president in 2020. He's going to be one of the first ones to announce he'll be running for president in 2020. It's going to be probably early 2027. So it's still about 2 years away until he fully announces. But I think Gavin Newsom's definitely gearing up for a 2028 presidential campaign. It's absolutely insane. Gavin Newsom, yeah, he's definitely going to try to run for president in 2026. Not 2026, 2028. But how do you guys feel about this in the comment section below? It's crazy. Gavin Newsom going after J.D. Vance for one reason, because J.D. Vance is likely going to be the Republican nominee in 2028. That's just what's going to happen. Even Trump said it's going to be a Vance-Rubio ticket. As you got J.D. Vance, vice president right now, and then you got Secretary of State Rubio going to be the running mate. So it's going to be J.D. Vance, president, and then Rubio as the VP in the ticket. So that's kind of why Gavin Newsom's going after J.D. Vance. He even said once that he wants to debate J.D. Vance. I don't know if that's going to happen. Remember, guys, when Gavin Newsom back in December of 2023, when Gavin Newsom debated Ron DeSantis, the governor out of Florida, that was a crazy debate on Fox News when Sean Hannity hosted. Fox News hosted it. Crazy stuff. But in my opinion, guys, let's all know Gavin Newsom is pretty much guaranteeing a 2020 presidential campaign run. Other people, in my opinion, that could run for president in 2028, we got New Jersey Senator Cory Booker. We maybe got former Vice President Kamala Harris. She's not going to do anything. But you guys know Kamala Harris is actually not running for governor of California in 2026. There's rumors going on, but she will not be running for that California governor seat in 2026. So I guess that means either she has no political future left, or she's gonna run for president in 2028. Those are the two options for Kamala Harris. I personally don't think she's going to do anything in the primary in 2020. I think she's going to get crushed. There's just so many better candidates than Democrats. The Democrats are not going to choose her for the 2028 race. There's just no way. I don't think. Why would you pick Kamala Harris over? I think there is, in my opinion, way better options to pick from than Kamala Harris. That's just common sense. You guys get me? Other people, Pete Buttigieg. He could talk well, so I guess I could see it. Pete Buttigieg might be able to run. He's the former Secretary of Transportation, and he ran for president in 2020. And also he was the South Band. Wasn't he South India mayor? I think, yeah. So Pete Buttigieg definitely an option there. Former Secretary of Transportation during the Biden administration. He definitely could run for president in 2028 on the Democrat side. We also got I can start right back. We also got Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. He could definitely run. He's also a good talker. He's Jewish, which I don't know if it's going to cause any problems or not. But the people who are not that Jewish, I don't know if that's going to cause any problems or not. I don't know. But Josh Shapiro is Jewish, so he definitely is and he's a good talker. So I think he could definitely rain a fire in the 2028 presidential race. So we got Josh Shapiro is definitely on that list. Who else do you guys think? Let me know. Who do you think will be interesting for the Democrat, not on the Republican side, the Democrat side? Who do you think will be a good option for the 2020 primary for the Democrats? I know it's a little too early to be talking about this. Who else? I can't think. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to think. Who will be a good Democrat? Who else will be? So we got Gavin Newsom, Pete Buttigieg, Cory Booker, and Josh Shapiro. Oh yeah, Tim Walz maybe. Tim Walz. You guys know that was he's right now the current governor out of Minnesota. He was also, guys, Kamala Harris's running mate back in the 2024 election. And then that, of course, Harris lost this past election to Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. So Tim Walz, governor out of Minnesota, he might be able to run. I don't think he's going to do anything, but he could run. Tim Walz, governor out of Minnesota, could run for president in 2028. They also got J.B. Pritzker, governor out of Illinois. I think he could possibly make a 2028 run. So really, guys, there's a lot of candidates I could list out. The Democrat side, be honest with you guys, the 2020 Democrat primary is going to be really interesting. I cannot wait for that primary. That primary is going to be so sick. The Republican primary, there might still be a primary, but I think J.D. Vance is going to be the obvious favorite easily because he's the vice president. He's probably going to win, in my opinion. But pretty much, guys, let's get back to the main point. I think with Gavin Newsom's pretty much teasing a 2028 presidential run. That's just to be honest. I think Gavin Newsom's, he's teasing it. He is teasing it. I think that's what Gavin Newsom's message really is. He's pretty much announcing his running for president without actually announcing his run for president. Of course, he'll eventually announce it. He's going to be like one of the first ones to announce he's going to be running for president in 2028. I'd be really surprised if he did not run for president in 2028. But I know it's too early to be talking this. It's August of 2025. The election is in November of 2028. So we still got about 3 years, and about 3 years over until the election. But it's really important. Not the 2020 election. The 2020 midterms are really important. Really important. New majorities in the Senate and the House. Big stuff. The Texas just passed a new map. So I think that's going to help Republicans out. More Republican districts. So we'll just see what happens to that. But thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I think we just exposed Gavin Newsom's message here. He is shadowing he might run for president in 2020. I think he's going to run. He held a rally. He's trash-talking Trump and Vance on X. I think it's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts. Peace out. Have a great day. Oh, yeah. AOC. Forget AOC. AOC might run. So, AOC, we'll see if you run or not. But anyway, thanks for watching. Gavin Newsom, you're running for president in 2028. I see your message. But thanks for watching. Happy Monday. Have a great weekend. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.